Hey, what up, people? Only Greatnexx here. Love and peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time coming across my video, you're welcome. Please do well to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop a video. In today's video, it's all about self, which is we knowing ourselves. I think a lot of people are living for people, they are not living for themselves. And until you start living for yourself, you don't have a life. Until you stop worrying about what people think about you, until you stop worrying about what the next man will say about what you are doing or what you're about to do, or until you stop worrying about what your family and friends will think about your new idea, until you stop worrying about everything around you, then you don't have a life. I think when I was younger, I found myself in this type of place, because how I was living based off what people say about me. I remember those days when I was very young. If I want to do something, I tend to always tell people if I want to do something, and it is whatever they tell me that I'll feel like, okay, maybe I should do. If I tell someone I want to get this done, the person's like, it's a fucking dumb idea, I'll be like, okay, then I don't do it. Or if I tend to post stuff on social media, and if I don't get the type of response I'm wanting to get, which is a nice one, I might just end up deleting the post itself, expecting everybody to support me, and I was like living for people. Those days too, I found myself into trends. I was always rocking, the trend. We used to have all these trends, and I think it's still going on presently, but I don't really know what designer is trending presently because I'm not really into it anymore. But back then when I was kind of young, I was very into trends. Well, I'm this type of fashion person right from when I was little, but I think then, due to the fact that I was surrounded with some certain type of people then, so it was what they were doing that I also found interesting in doing. The kind of friend I used to work with then, they were into all these following trends, and whoever designer is trending, well, it is only Nigerians that will relate to this. But there was a point where it was I'ma keep Africa that was trending then. I remember I bought I'ma keep Africa. There was one time it was my money grow like grass. Yeah. I didn't buy that one because I didn't like the multicolor stuff. I didn't buy that one. There was a time it was them boys. Yeah, it was them boys. I bought them boys. At the point it was, I guess, HBA or whatever it was called. I bought that too. At the point it was Versace. I bought that. Most of my friends too then bought it. And the point was, why I was doing all these things was because of the hype I was getting from people. When something is trending and you are wearing that stuff, people like hype you, like, wow, maybe this guy is rich or stuff like that. And it was the hype that was motivating me to keep buying the next trend that comes out, and the next trend. That was the thing that was kind of making me happy then. Maybe because I was very young then, I don't know, but I think it was just the fact that I surrounded myself with that type of people. It was even now more like a competition, because when a friend of yours what's the new trending designer, and you are yet to get your own, you would want to get it also, so that at the point is this we were doing all this crew all these crew dress that or that we wear. Let's say we are going for an outing and everybody pull us in one certain type of designer and all. I think I did it once, I don't know, but then I was just living for people. I was living for the likes that I will get on social media if I post the picture. I was living for the hype that I would get from people. I was living for what people say about me. If I want to do something and I tell like my friends or anyone about it, and they feel it's a dumb idea, then I also feel it's a dumb idea and I don't end up doing it. If I want to go somewhere and I tend to like tell someone to follow me and they're like they don't want to go, I might just end up not going. But growing up, I started realizing that That was not the kind of life I really wanted. And I remembered, at first when I stopped all those kind of, will I call it lifestyle, or all those kind of stuff that I was doing, there was no hype for me no more, you know. And I felt at a point I was kind of down and sad, like I was not getting the hype that I used to get and stuff like that. But I started figuring it out, like it's all about life, and you just have to be happy with yourself and you should know yourself. I felt like then I didn't really know myself. Whatever someone does, that's what I would want to do, because I feel like maybe it's the right thing, so I just do it. Growing up, I got it out what I really wanted, and what would make me happy. And I feel a lot of people are still in this type of way, that they are living for people, they are comparing. Once you start comparing yourself to someone, then your life is fucked up. That is the beginning of your life being fucked up, because once you start comparing your life to someone else's life, then you're no more focusing on your life. Instead, you are focusing on the person's life. You are the one that know the type of clothes that the person has. You are the one that know the type of phone the person use. If the person buys something that you have been wanting to buy, that is where the envy comes in. It's when hatred and all that starts setting in. You comparing your life. Your own life is fucked up and their own life is perfect. Everybody has some hard times and some bad times. If you see someone succeeding, you start it. You're only happy with people that are below you. Why we don't learn from people is still envy, because there are a lot of people that we are supposed to be learning from. But because we have this envy in our heart, it's very easy for you to learn from someone that is above you, because you feel like this person is higher than I am. You would even learn from the person so fast. And learning from someone that is below you, it's a little bit hard too, because you feel like there's nothing you can learn from the person because the person is below you, which is very wrong. You can learn from anyone regardless of where they are, be them below you, be them ahead of you. But when it comes to your equals, you find it hard to learn from them, because there's envy. You guys want to compete, and you start feeling like you are better than him, or he's better than you, or you are better than this person, or whatever it is. But the point is, we should learn from everyone around us. A lot of us don't really know ourselves. Why we don't know ourselves? Because we have not really spent time with ourselves. If it's someone for the first time, you would have to spend time with the person to get to know the person well. You guys will have to go out frequently, or maybe once in a week or twice a week. You guys will have to go out together and spend time with each other and ask each other some questions. That is how you guys will get to know each other, right? But when it comes to yourself, if you don't spend time with yourself, there is no how you will get to know yourself. And a lot of people don't spend time with themselves. Instead, they spend time with people around them. So to get to know ourselves, we have to spend quality time with ourselves, not watching TV, not playing video games or doing any other thing. We have to spend time with ourselves, and spending time with ourselves is going to a quiet place, a kind of space in our, maybe at work. You can sit and close your eyes and go deep inside yourself and ask yourself some questions, the same way you ask someone question when you're just meeting the person. You should ask yourself some certain type of questions. Just be with yourself and just feel comfortable being alone with yourself. That is the only way you can know yourself, because if you don't know yourself, there is no how you know the next person. If you know yourself, then you will never compare yourself to the next person. It's very important for us to know ourselves, for us to know what we really want, for us to know our purpose on this earth. If we know all those things, then there is no how we would ever compare ourselves to others, and we should feel comfortable with ourselves. We all deserve some respect. You deserve some respect. You are important to others as much as you are important to yourself. You have some vital roles to play in the unfolding destiny of the world. You are morally obliged to take care of yourself, and take care of the people around you. Help yourself, be good to yourself, and be good to the people around you also, and help the people around you. Be good to everyone the same way you are good to yourself. Love everyone the same way you love yourself. Take care of everyone around you the same way you take care of yourself and the ones you love. I have some few questions that I think we should ask ourselves. What might my life look like if I cared for myself more properly? What should I be doing when I have some freedom to improve my health, expand my knowledge, and strengthen my body? We need to know where we are, we need to know who we are, we need to know where we are going, the extent of course in our life. We have to determine where we are going to. We must also discipline ourselves carefully and keep the promises we make to ourselves and reward ourselves so I can trust and motivate ourselves. That's the best gift each and every one of us can have. We knowing ourselves. If we have to find out who we are, we have to know ourselves. If you watch my video to this point, I really do appreciate. Thank you very much. If you are here to like this video, please do also like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to drop in the comment box wherever you have learned from this video and whatever you feel I should talk about. Just let me. If you are still here to know yourself, you should know yourself. That is the best gift. Spend time with yourself. You should know your purpose in this earth. You should know why you are created, and you should live your life based on what you want. You should do whatever you really want to do, not what someone wants you to do. And you should be happy with yourself. You should finding peace within ourselves. That is what I'm all about, love and peace, because I feel that is the greatest thing that we should all have. We should love everyone around us, and we should always find peace. Only Greatnexx here. Love and peace. See you in the next video.